Imagine stepping into your backyard and picking clusters of grapes so sweet, so abundant, that neighbors start asking for your secret. But here's the twist. There's one tiny mistake almost every home gardener makes that keeps them from an endless grape harvest. Stick with me till the end, and I promise you'll never look at grapes the same way again. Welcome back to Garden's Heaven, your cozy corner for clever budget-friendly gardening tips. If you're new here, I'm thrilled to have you. Today we're diving into grapes, but not the regular ones you see at the supermarket. We're talking about hidden gems, like the finger grapes, cotton candy grapes, and even moondrops, varieties that look unusual, taste incredible, and can truly transform your backyard into a grape paradise. Before we jump in, if you love discovering little-known gardening secrets and want to grow your garden without breaking the bank, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a tip. And if you find yourself learning something new today, make sure to like the video and drop a comment with your favorite grape variety. You'll be joining a community of garden lovers just like you. Number 1. Finger grapes. Don't let crowding kill your harvest. Many gardeners love finger grapes for their sweet, elongated clusters, but here's the mistake that ruins the harvest: overcrowding. Planting too many vines too close together seems harmless at first, but it chokes airflow, encourages disease, and produces tiny, flavorless grapes. The trick to tons of finger grapes: space them properly, at least 6 feet apart, and train the vines vertically on a strong trellis. Then comes the pruning. Instead of cutting randomly, focus on keeping the top 3-4 healthiest canes and removing weak shoots. This directs all the plant's energy into producing abundant, juicy clusters. And here's a pro tip: most people ignore feed the vines with a slow-release fertilizer right when flowers appear. Over-fertilizing early is a common mistake. It produces lots of leaves, but very few grapes. With this approach, you'll see your finger grapes thrive like never before, giving you a harvest so abundant, your neighbors will be asking for cuttings. Number 2. Cotton candy grapes. Don't overwater, or you'll wash away the flavor. Cotton candy grapes are the ones that taste exactly like their name: sweet, candy-like, and irresistible. But here's the classic mistake most home gardeners make: overwatering. It's tempting to shower your vines with water, thinking more moisture equals bigger grapes. But too much water actually dilutes the flavor and can cause the grapes to split before they're ready. The secret to a massive, flavorful harvest is consistency, not excess. Water deeply but infrequently, about once a week during dry spells, so the roots grow strong and the grapes develop rich, concentrated sweetness. Mulching around the base of your vines also helps retain moisture without overdoing it, keeping the soil cool and happy. And don't skip pruning here either. Cotton candy grapes produce the best clusters on new growth, so removing weak or overcrowded shoots ensures that every grape gets enough sunlight and airflow. Follow these steps, and you'll have clusters so vibrant and sweet, even your kids will start sneaking handfuls straight from the vine before breakfast. Number 3. Moondrops grapes. Don't ignore support structures. Moondrops grapes are the dramatic, almost futuristic-looking grapes that hang in long, dark clusters resembling little glowing moons. They're showstoppers in any garden. But here's the mistake many gardeners make: neglecting proper support. These grapes grow heavy, and if the vines aren't trained on a sturdy trellis or arbor, the canes can snap under the weight, wasting an entire season's effort. To get an endless harvest, invest time in building strong vertical and horizontal supports early on. Train your moondrops carefully, tying canes loosely so they can expand naturally without breaking. And here's another little trick: twist the canes gently as they grow. It seems odd, but this encourages better airflow and even ripening across the entire cluster. One more tip that surprises most gardeners: resist the urge to harvest too early. Moondrops develop their candy-like flavor late in the season, so patience pays off. Follow these steps, and your backyard will look like a vineyard straight out of a magazine, with grapes so unique your friends will swear they've never seen anything like it. Number 4. Mars seedless grapes. Don't plant in shady spots. Mars seedless grapes are a hidden treasure for home gardeners: juicy, sweet, and almost maintenance-free compared to other varieties. But here's a mistake that sabotages harvest after harvest: planting them in shade. These grapes need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Too little sun, and your vines will grow leafy but produce few or tiny grapes that barely taste like anything. The secret to tons of Mars seedless grapes is choosing the sunniest spot in your garden and planting them in well-draining soil. Overcrowding them with other plants or putting them in a corner with partial shade will slow growth and reduce flowering. And don't forget training the vines along a strong trellis and pruning annually. By cutting back older canes and focusing on new healthy shoots, your Mars seedless grapes will reward you with massive sweet clusters that seem almost magical in their abundance. Imagine walking into your backyard in late summer, grabbing a handful of grapes, and realizing you grew something that tastes better than anything store-bought. Quick pause before we dive into the next grape secret. If you're enjoying these tips and discovering grape varieties you never knew existed, go ahead and hit that like button. And don't just scroll past, drop a comment telling me which grape variety surprised you the most so far. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Join our Gardens Heaven family for more unique budget-friendly gardening hacks, and I promise you'll be the envy of every backyard gardener around. Alright, let's keep going. We're about to uncover the next grape that could completely transform your harvest. Number 5. Concord grapes. Don't skip pollination awareness. Concord grapes are iconic for their bold flavor and deep purple color, often used in juices, jams, and even wines. But here's a mistake that quietly ruins harvests: ignoring pollination. While Concord grapes are self-fertile, they still benefit enormously from good airflow and the presence of pollinators. Planting them in a stagnant corner or neglecting the surrounding environment can drastically reduce fruit set. To grow an endless harvest, make sure your vines are spaced to allow air and light to circulate freely. Consider planting companion flowers nearby to attract bees and beneficial insects. They'll naturally help your grapes flourish. Pruning is also essential. Remove older woody canes and weak growth, so the plant focuses energy on healthy, productive shoots. And one secret most gardeners overlook: late-season fertilization, with a potassium-rich feed, can improve grape size and sweetness. Follow these steps, and you'll have clusters so large and flavorful that even first-time visitors to your garden will marvel, and you'll finally experience that endless Concord grape harvest you've been dreaming of. Number 6. Isabella grapes. Don't ignore soil pH. Isabella grapes are famous for their rich flavor and dark, glossy skin, but here's a sneaky mistake that ruins their potential: neglecting soil pH. These grapes thrive in slightly acidic to neutral soil, around 6.0. Plant them in soil that's too alkaline or too acidic, and your vines will struggle, producing fewer flowers and smaller, less flavorful grapes. The secret is simple: test your soil before planting. If it's too alkaline, amend with organic matter like compost or peat moss. If it's too acidic, add a little lime. And remember, healthy soil equals healthy grapes. Regular mulching and top dressing with well-balanced fertilizer ensure your Isabella vines stay strong and productive. Pruning is essential here as well. Remove old canes and thin, crowded growth to maximize airflow and sunlight penetration. Follow these steps, and your Isabella grapes will reward you with clusters so abundant and flavorful, your garden will feel like a miniature vineyard in full swing. Number 7. Ruby seedless grapes. Don't overlook air circulation. Ruby seedless grapes are stunning with their bright red color and crisp, sweet flavor, but here's a common mistake: ignoring air circulation. Planting them too close together or in a stagnant corner of your garden can lead to fungal diseases and small, weak clusters. The secret to a bountiful ruby seedless harvest is spacing and training. Give each vine plenty of room, at least 6 feet apart, and use a trellis or arbor to lift the vines off the ground. This ensures that sunlight reaches all parts of the plant and the air flows freely, reducing disease and promoting larger, juicier grapes. Another tip: most gardeners miss prune strategically in late winter. Remove weak, crowded, or damaged canes and focus on the healthiest shoots. This directs energy into fruit production, giving you clusters so beautiful and abundant they almost look unreal. With this simple adjustment, Ruby seedless grapes can transform your backyard into a vibrant, fruitful paradise. And there you have it. 7 uncommon grape varieties, and the simple mistakes that can keep you from an endless harvest. From finger grapes to ruby seedless, now you know exactly what to avoid and how to grow grapes that are not only abundant, but truly extraordinary. If you found these tips helpful and inspiring, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to drop a comment telling me which grape variety you're most excited to try or share a tip from your own garden. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Gardens Heaven and ring that bell so you'll never miss a chance to make your backyard more fruitful and beautiful without breaking the bank. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video for more clever, easy, and budget-friendly gardening secrets.